There was a man who pushed a wheelbarrow on a tightrope across Niagara Falls. The death-defying stunt. The audience was amazed and cheered and clapped. "Do you think I could do it again?" The audience, "Yeah, you can do it again." He said, "Okay, I'll take a volunteer to get in the wheelbarrow." No takers. When trouble hits, we have to know that we can trust God to get through this, or we're going to fall. When we lean on Him, when we actually trust Him, then He can step into the situation and make it good. He always makes a way. When Hagar was in the desert, had run out of water, had run out of hope, getting ready to die, God opened her eyes to an oasis. Indiana Jones was in a situation in a movie. He was following a series of clues to just step off the cliff. So he did it. When he stepped out onto nothing, a pathway formed under him. He trusted in the legend, and he walked across the chasm. Sometimes God gives us equally strange instructions. Sometimes it feels like you're going to fall to your death. This is when faith becomes real. If you're facing pain, sometimes there's no way out of that pain. There's no drug offered, there's no surgery offered. You're a medical mystery. All you can do is look to God, and then suddenly, against all odds, He turns that situation around. Maybe you have an addiction. When life goes wrong, it's not God's will. God is for you, not against you. Things turn around. We go up to another level. On the old level, we were kind of like David and Goliath. David was a skinny teenage boy, had no armor, no experience, just faith and courage, and a slingshot with 5 stones. Against a 10-foot-tall warrior giant, he was unstoppable. None of the skilled warriors wanted to go up against him. No one wanted to face him. And he knew it, and he was taunting the army of Israel. But David said, "You come against me with sword and shield, but I come against you in the name of the Lord." David knew having God on his side was more powerful, more than all the forces of the Philistines. Faith reveals what's really going on. When people ask Jesus, "Would you heal me?" He always said, "I will." You get a miracle, but you can only get that with divinity. There isn't any way you can supernaturally heal yourself. But if you can hang in there, when you can see that God is bigger than the giant, you can conquer that giant like David cut its head off, hold it up in triumph, and now you're the giant. Sometimes we start over, where we are again David and there's another Goliath. If you align yourself with God, the God who created you, you are absolutely the giant. You are unstoppable. God may put you in a new arena, like going up a new level in a video game. There's a verse that says, God will turn curses to blessings. Sometimes there's a temptation to be angry with God, and I've seen people walk away from God. Just because we're aligned with God doesn't mean He's going to give us everything we want. Sometimes the future you planned doesn't happen. It's like an algebra problem. You stop and say, what do I know is true? I know it's true that He wants the best for me. I know it's true that He's more powerful than anything that's coming against me. And He then gives us the victory. He's never lost a battle. Thanks for listening.